The story begins with a man named Elliot and his teenage daughter, Ridley, on a long road trip. They're heading to the country estate of Elliot's boss, a wealthy and powerful man named Odell. Elliot is dealing with terrible allergies, constantly sneezing and rubbing his nose, while Ridley seems uninterested in the trip and emotionally distant from her father. She'd rather be anywhere else. As they drive through a wooded area, something unexpected happens. A small creature runs into the road. It's a baby unicorn. Elliot doesn't see it in time and accidentally hits it with the car. Shocked, he pulls over. Ridley rushes to the fallen creature, whose glowing horn is still flickering with energy. When she gently touches the horn, something magical happens. She's suddenly transported into a strange, cosmic realm. She sees colors, stars, and visions that don't belong to this world. It's beautiful and terrifying all at once. Just as she's caught in this moment, her father arrives and, thinking the animal is suffering, starts hitting the unicorn with a tire iron to end its pain. Ridley is horrified. The moment is broken, and the magic fades. Eventually, they arrive at the estate. There they meet Odell, the boss, who is clearly very sick. His wife, Belinda, greets them coldly, and their son, Shepard, looks just as strange and detached. There's also Shaw, a stern woman who acts as the family's assistant. Elliot is trying to finalize an important business deal with Odell, hoping it will change their lives. But Ridley can't stop thinking about the unicorn. Later that night, something strange begins to happen. The family car starts rocking wildly outside. Everyone goes to investigate, and to their shock, the baby unicorn is still alive, trapped inside the van. It begins to break through, making inhuman sounds. Before anyone can react, Shaw pulls out a gun and shoots the unicorn in the head, ending its life. The group examines the scene and realizes something odd. After the first encounter, Elliot's allergies disappeared, and Ridley's acne cleared overnight. Somehow, the unicorn's blood had healing powers. Odell sees this as an opportunity and immediately brings in a team of scientists to investigate. Two of them, Dr. Song and Dr. Badia, start analyzing the unicorn's blood and glowing horn. Their goal is clear: to extract its healing abilities and maybe even develop cures for diseases like cancer. Ridley watches all this with a growing sense of unease. While the others see the unicorn as a medical breakthrough, she still feels connected to the creature on a deeper spiritual level. Odell wastes no time. He takes a sample from the unicorn's horn and is miraculously cured of his disease. Shepard, curious and reckless, crushes some horn powder and snorts it like a drug. He begins experiencing strange visions, much like Ridley did when she first touched the horn. The unicorn's body is moved to the research lab for more intense experiments. But not everything goes as planned. Dr. Song warns Odell that they won't be able to mass-produce the miracle cure as quickly as he wants. Odell doesn't care. He lashes out at the scientists and pushes them harder. That night, something unnatural lights up the sky. An aurora borealis glows with strange energy, and a powerful presence seems to be approaching. Suddenly, the peace is shattered. A massive black unicorn appears out of nowhere. It's huge, terrifying, and clearly furious. Without hesitation, it charges and rams its horn straight through Dr. Song, killing him instantly. Chaos erupts. People scream and scatter. A guard tries to fight but gets trampled into nothing. Blood is everywhere. Elliot grabs Ridley and runs. She hides in a corner, scared and shaking. The black unicorn finds her and hesitates. Its horn begins to glow, and for a brief moment, it seems to recognize her. Ridley reaches out, but before she can touch it, Shaw and her team arrive and start shooting. The unicorn is injured and flees into the forest. Back at the estate, Odell prepares to send Shaw and more gunmen to hunt the creature down. Meanwhile, Shepard becomes more obsessed. He demands Dr. Badia saw off the horn from the dead baby unicorn. She does it, but when the horn is removed, Ridley's connection to the creature is cut off. She immediately feels the loss, like part of her soul has been ripped away. Determined to understand more, Ridley does her own research and discovers something shocking. Unicorns can heal themselves. That means the baby unicorn they killed might not actually be dead. it just needed time. She tries to warn her father that they're heading into a trap, sending him a message, but it's already too late. The black unicorn returns with its mate. Together, the two parent unicorns attack Shaw's hunting team. The gunmen are no match. One by one, they're torn apart. Shaw is dragged into the woods, her fate left to the imagination. The survivors run back to the estate in fear. Odell, believing he can still control the situation, tries to approach the male unicorn. He reaches out, hoping to touch its horn, perhaps to heal himself even further. But he's mistaken. The unicorn lifts its head and drives its horn straight through Odell's jaw and out the top of his skull, killing him instantly. Panic spreads. Griff, the family's head of security, leaves to get outside help. Ridley, thinking quickly, suggests they give the unicorn parents what they want, the body of their child. They bring it out, but the horn is missing. The moment the parents see the lifeless body of their baby and realize what was done, they explode in rage. Dr. Badia tries to calm them, but she is torn apart before she can speak another word. The unicorns smash through windows and walls. Belinda tries to escape but is stabbed through the shoulder. Shepard, who once wanted to help, has a chance to put her out of her misery. He lights an arrow, preparing to blow up a gas tank and end her suffering. But he can't go through with it. Instead, he watches as the unicorns rip her open. Finally, Elliot begins to change. After listening to Ridley, he understands what's happening. He takes the horn and decides to return it to the parents. He wants Ridley to escape while he tries to make things right. As the morning sun rises, Ridley tries to flee, but Shepard catches her. He's lost in his visions and believes Ridley is pure-hearted, someone the unicorns won't harm. He wants to use her as bait to lure them closer. Just as things look hopeless, Elliot appears. He stabs Shepard with the horn, but not before being stabbed himself. Shepard's body is then launched into the air by the female unicorn with a single violent kick. Ridley runs to her father, who is bleeding and fading fast. Then, something incredible happens. The two unicorns walk over to Elliot and Ridley. They lower their heads, and their horns begin to glow. They bring the baby's body close and magically restore its horn. The baby unicorn comes back to life. The creatures also use their power to heal Elliot's wounds. He opens his eyes and smiles at Ridley. Together, they experience the same cosmic visions Ridley had seen earlier. Then the unicorns turn white, symbolizing peace, and run off into the forest with their baby. Just as the family finally reunites and the nightmare seems over, Griff returns with the police. They see the estate filled with dead bodies and destruction. Without any explanation, they assume Elliot and Ridley are responsible. The two are taken into custody. As they sit in the back of the police car, Elliot tells Ridley about the visions he saw and how they've changed him. He promises her that no matter what happens, they'll face it together. But just then, hoofbeats echo. The unicorns appear again, this time running alongside the convoy of police cars. The cops don't notice until it's too late. The unicorns lower their heads and charge straight into the vehicles, horns first. Fade to black.